What if I told you you don't need to give up your morning coffee, track every penny, or live on a budget to become rich? Sounds crazy, right? But that's exactly what Ramit Sethi teaches in his best-selling book, I Will Teach You to Be Rich. This isn't another boring finance lecture. It's a 6-week no-BS system to automate your money, eliminate debt, invest smart, and actually live a life you love. And in this video, we're going to break it all down, step by step. Whether you're just getting started or already earning well, the truth is, getting rich is more about systems than sacrifice. So stick around, because by the end of this video, you won't just understand how money works. You'll know exactly how to make it work for you. Welcome to Invested Intellect, where smart minds build smarter money. Let's get started. Week 1. Optimize your credit. In Ramit's words, a great credit score is like having a golden ticket in your financial life. Why it matters? Lower interest rates equals saving thousands of dollars. Higher credit card limits equals better financial safety. Good credit equals easier approval for renting homes, buying cars, or even landing jobs. Step 1. Check your credit score for free. You can check your credit score using free tools like Credit Karma. Link to annualcreditreport.com, official U.S. source. Your bank's app or credit card dashboard. Goal. Aim for a score of 750 plus. Step 2. Understand your credit report. Look for these key details. Payment history, 35% of your score. Credit utilization, 30%. Aim to use less than 30% of your available credit. Credit age, 15%. Credit mix and new credit, 20%. Pro tip. If you find errors, such as accounts that aren't yours or late payments you've actually made, file a dispute immediately. Step 3. Get the right credit cards. Don't use shady cards with high fees. Instead, choose no-fee rewards cards like Chase Freedom Unlimited, Discover It, Capital One Quicksilver. Rule. Always pay your full balance on time. Never carry credit card debt. Interest rates on cards can be 20% or more. That's financial suicide. Step 4. Build a responsible credit history. Even if you're just starting out, use one card regularly for small purchases, groceries, gas, bills. Set auto pay so you never miss a due date. Keep older cards open. They help build your credit age. Ramit's key rule for credit. You only need 1 or 2 great credit cards to build amazing credit. You don't need to obsess, so stop chasing 10 different cards for tiny rewards. Focus on building a clean, consistent record with 1 to 2 solid cards. Quick recap of Week 1 action steps. 1. Check your credit score and report today. 2. Fix any errors immediately. 3. Get a high-quality, no-fee credit card. 4. Set up autopay and pay full balance monthly. 5. Track your score monthly, but don't obsess daily. Now that your credit is strong and working for you, let me ask you this. Do you know how much money your bank is quietly stealing from you in hidden fees and terrible interest rates? Week 2. Beat the banks. Step 1. Switch to a no-fee, high-interest bank. Most traditional banks, think Chase, Wells Fargo, BofA, hit you with overdraft fees, monthly maintenance fees, ATM withdrawal charges, pathetic interest rates on savings, 0.01% in many cases. Ramit's advice: ditch them. Instead, choose online banks or credit unions that offer no monthly fees, no minimum balance, free ATM access or reimbursement, high-yield savings accounts, 4 to 5% APY as of now. Recommended banks: Ally, Discover Bank, Capital One 360, SoFi, or local credit unions. Step 2. Open 2 core accounts. You only need 2 simple accounts to control your money. 1. A no-fee checking account for spending and bills. 2. A high-interest savings account for goals and emergency funds. Pro tip: choose banks that allow instant transfers between checking and savings. Why? Because you want your money working for you, not locked up in red tape. Step 3. Know the red flags. Avoid any bank that charges you to talk to a human, requires minimum deposits, charges inactivity or overdraft fees, offers 0.01% interest. Ramit says, every dollar you lose to fees is one less dollar working for your rich life. Switching banks might take 1 to 2 hours max, but it can save you thousands over a lifetime. Step 4. Automate transfers. Once you've picked better banks, set up direct deposit to your new checking. Create automatic transfers to savings weekly or monthly. Track your balances, but don't obsess. Automation is the goal. So now your money is sitting in smarter accounts, earning more and losing less. But here's something most people mess up next. You start earning, but forget to invest. That's where your real wealth begins. Week 3. Start investing early. Step 1. Understand why investing early matters. Let's say you invest $100 per month starting at age 25. By the time you're 60, you could have over $200,000 just from compounding returns. Wait until you're 35. You'll have less than half that amount, even with the same monthly investment. The lesson? Time beats amount. Start now, no matter how small. Step 2. Use your 401k if you have one. If your employer offers a 401k with a match, take it. It's free money. Contribute enough to get the full match. For example, if your company matches 100% up to 5%, contribute at least 5% of your paycheck. Set it up through HR. Choose a target date fund, like 2055 if you're in your 20s or 30s. Step 3. Open a Roth IRA. If you don't have a 401k or want to invest more, open a Roth IRA. Here's why it's powerful. You invest post-tax money, it grows tax-free, and you withdraw in retirement without paying taxes. Platforms like Fidelity, Vanguard, and Schwab make it easy. What to invest in? Again, go with low-cost index funds or target date funds. Set it and forget it. Step 4. Don't time the market. You don't need to pick stocks. In fact, you shouldn't. Ramit says trying to beat the market is like trying to beat a casino. Instead, invest consistently every month, dollar-cost averaging. Don't worry about market ups and downs. Focus on long-term gains, not short-term hype. Investing isn't gambling, it's a habit. So by now you've set up your 401k, opened a Roth IRA, started investing monthly in index funds. That's how wealth is built, not overnight, but automatically and predictably. But there's one problem. What if you invest money, but don't know how to manage what you spend every day? Most people either overspend or restrict themselves so much they feel broke. That's where conscious spending comes in. Week 4. Build your conscious spending plan. What is conscious spending? This is not a budget. It's a flexible money plan that helps you pay your bills, invest automatically, save smartly, spend freely on what brings you joy, spend extravagantly on the things you love, and cut costs mercilessly on the things you don't. Ramit. So yes, you can keep your daily coffee if it's something you truly enjoy. The 4-part conscious spending breakdown. Here's the simple formula Ramit recommends for dividing your monthly income. 1. 50 to 60%. Fixed costs. Rent, utilities, groceries, subscriptions. 2. 10 to 20%. Investments 401k, Roth IRA, index funds. 3. 5 to 10%. Savings, emergency fund, big goals. 4. 20 to 35%. Guilt-free spending. Restaurants, entertainment, shopping. The fun stuff. These are guidelines, not rigid rules. Adjust based on your life. How to set it up. 1. Track your expenses for 1 to 2 months. 2. Categorize your spending using the 4 buckets. 3. Set up automated transfers for savings and investments. 4. What's left? That's yours to enjoy without guilt. Use apps like YNAB, Mint, or even Google Sheets to review once a month, not daily. Remember, the goal is control and joy, not perfection. Now you've got a simple system to manage your money without stress and actually enjoy your life. But there's still one thing stopping most people from financial freedom: debt. From credit cards to student loans, how do you tackle debt without shame and with strategy? Week 5. Crush your debt. The mindset shift. Before we get tactical, here's what Ramit wants you to understand. Debt is not a moral failing. It's just a number. And numbers can be managed, so stop shaming yourself. Stop hiding it. Today, we face it, and we crush it. Step 1. Know exactly what you owe. Make a simple spreadsheet or list. Type of debt, credit card, student loan, etc. Total balance, interest rate, minimum payment, payment due date. The goal? Get clarity. Know where you stand. No more guesswork. Step 2. Choose a repayment strategy. There are 2 main approaches. Both work. Pick what fits you. 1. Debt snowball. Pay off the smallest debt first. Builds momentum and confidence. 2. Debt avalanche. Ramit's favorite. Pay off the highest interest debt first. saves the most money long term. For all other debts, keep making minimum payments while you attack one at a time. Step 3. Lower your interest rates. Yes, this actually works. Call your credit card company and say, "I've been a good customer. Is there anything you can do to lower my APR?" In over 50% of cases, they'll say yes. Also explore 0% balance transfer offers, debt consolidation if necessary, credit counseling, nonprofit only. Step 4. Automate your payments. Set up autopay for minimums so you never miss a payment. Add a separate automated extra payment toward the debt you're targeting. Even $50 per month extra can save hundreds in interest over time. Automation beats willpower. You've now taken control of your debt without shame, without stress. But there's one final level that changes everything about your finances. What if you never had to think about money again? Week 6. Automate your rich life. The power of automation. Ramit says, the single most important step to being rich is automating your money. Why? Because automation removes human error, beats willpower, removes guilt, ensures you actually follow through. This is where it all comes together. Step 1. Set your money flow system. Here's how your paycheck should move. 1. Salary right pointing arrow checking account on payday. 2. From there, automate these. Fixed bills, rent, utilities, phone, subscriptions, investments, 401k, Roth IRA, index funds, savings, emergency fund, travel, goals, guilt-free spending, the leftover balance on your debit or credit card. You set it up once, and it runs on autopilot every month. Step 2. Use the right accounts. No-fee checking account. This is your command center. High-yield savings accounts. Separate ones for emergency, short-term, and long-term goals. Brokerage account for Roth IRA, index fund investing. Credit cards. Only if paid off in full each month. Use autopay. Label each savings account by its goal. Paris trip, emergency fund, wedding 2026. This builds emotional connection and increases consistency. Step 3. Pick your money days. On the first of every month, or payday, your system should pay bills, transfer to savings, invest automatically, set all auto drafts 1 to 2 days after your paycheck lands to avoid overdrafts. Ramit calls this your rich life infrastructure. Step 4. Review once a month. Once a month. Sit down for 15 minutes. Check account balances. Adjust if income/expenses changed. Celebrate what's working. That's it. You're not obsessing, you're optimizing. And just like that, you've built a system where your money pays your bills, builds your savings, grows your wealth, and lets you enjoy life automatically. But here's the big question. Now that your finances are on autopilot, what does your rich life really look like? Is it traveling the world? Starting a business? Supporting your parents? Retiring early? That's what the rest of your journey is about. Designing and living your rich life on your terms. So there you have it. You don't need to be born rich. You don't need to be perfect with money. And you definitely don't need to give up the things you love. All you need is a system that works for you. One that's automatic, guilt-free, and designed around the life you actually want to live. I Will Teach You to Be Rich isn't just a book. It's a mindset shift. It's about taking control. It's about designing your own version of a rich life and taking action to get there, starting today. Now, it's your turn. What does your rich life look like? Drop it in the comments. I'd love to read and respond to every one of you. If this video gave you even one insight or a moment of clarity, hit like, subscribe, and tap the bell icon, because this channel, Invested Intellect, is here to make personal finance clear, smart, and actually fun. You've just taken a step that most people will never take. And that's already rich thinking. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.